Hello, entrepreneurs. This little info interaction video is going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind because it's so simple. And it's about generating as many clients as you like for your business. This works and it's really simple. It's worked for me and it can work for you. So that's what it's about. I don't want a pony-tailed Ferrari driving salesperson saying, hey, give me your money and I'll generate all these clients for you, because that's how you get separated from your money. So we do need to pay for clients, but there's a whole system that goes behind that once you figure out how it works, is going to make your life so much easier. So stick by me, stick through to the end of this video, and make sure that you take some notes. This is the system that I'm so excited to share with you. But here, to set the scene, here's some facts. Did you know that at any one time, there's only 3% of people who are active buyers? They're the people who are interested right now in purchasing your product or your service. So what does that mean? Well, say you're doing a pitch in your local business chamber for your offering. There's 100 people in the room. There's only 3 that are ready to buy today. Your job is you've got to identify those 3. You've got to be able to get them to raise their hand. There's also 7% of the room that intend to make a change from their current either supplier or situation. So it's really interesting that these numbers 100% of the time play out. Now, if we go a bit further, there's 30% that need your product or service, but they're not ready to act. There's 30% that don't need your product. And the final is 30% that are not interested in your company, your industry. They might not even like you, but please don't take that personally. So here's the simplicity of my system. You would be aware of the levels of buying, which are somebody has to know you, they have to like you, and they need to trust you. So this bottom 30%, the 30% that do not have a need right now, we have to put in place strategies so that they get to know you. Okay, we'll talk about that in a sec. The next 30%, we need to put into place strategies so that they can like you. And lastly, trust you, because if they don't trust you, they certainly are not going to be buying from you. Okay. So once we understand this principle, the sales system gets a lot more simple. What do we have to do to get people to know us? Let's sit around and brainstorm that type of thing. Possibly, as a suggestion, a newsletter. That's fantastic. Like how they get to know about you, networking. There's a bunch of strategies that we could put in, or actions that we can put into place to increase how someone knows you. How they get to like you is that you've got some common interests. So if you really understand your target audience, your niche, then you can communicate with them in a language that they like, a language that they use. And you can also add value to their lives. And that may be a book that you've written or one you just like to recommend. And lastly, how do we get someone to trust you? Because no one's going to have an exchange of value unless they trust you. So we can put together all different strategies for all these different levels. And an objective of all these levels is to move upwards. This group here, don't put any time or effort into trying to educate these. But this is why it's so exciting once you understand that. The majority of business owners, I tell you, the majority of people just focus on the top 10% and wonder why they don't get the results that they're after. So there it is, entrepreneurs. I hope that's made plain English. It's not just spending money to get a lead and converting that lead. There's a whole relationship that goes into building a sales engine for you. I hope my goal was to make it plain English. If you'd like to join me, I've got a handful of entrepreneurs every month spending a day together working on exactly these challenges, and where I'll actually even help you with the strategies at each of those know, like, and trust levels. Just DM me, just contact me with the word program, and we'll get you all the details. Just a handful of entrepreneurs we're looking for. So I hope that I can be of assistance to you. Take care and have an awesome day. Bye for now.